Chapter 1165 speedrun. If you haven't read it yet, then scroll on. This is not the Law and Beppo cover story I've been asking for, but we got one. I still want to know what they're up to though. The fight kicks off immediately, and for everybody who's been mad about not getting much fight choreography during this flashback, well, this chapter is for you. And we get confirmation that Garp and Roger are definitely hearing Rox through the voice of all things, which helps them realize that Rox is truly suffering in there. These clashes are absolutely legendary, and the split panels we get of Roger and Garp with Rox in the middle, so sick. But not only that, we get another sky split. And Oda always does a great job of making this a massive moment, and I love to see it. The Rox pirates have officially fallen, with Shiki announcing it and Silver Axe going to steal their ship. Garp tells the Marines to get all living people off this island and get the heck out of Dodge, while Roger says to get the boat and wait offshore, because they will be back. This is possibly one of my favorite panels in One Piece. Seeing Roger throw off the coat that makes him a pirate and seeing Garp throw off the jacket that makes him government scum and them coming together to fight Rox, this is epic. What a legendary team up. And again, more super sick moment, with them doing their best to get through to Rox. But of course that isn't working. Gloriosa decides to homie hop onto Roger's ship. The Big Mom and Kaido beef is officially on. Kaido decides to form the strongest pirate crew ever, and Big Mom makes a promise to him. She will be back to collect that debt. Oda made a Marco Polo joke. We got confirmation that the guy that looked like Marco a couple chapters ago is actually this guy named Polo Graham. And it seems like he ends up linking up with Whitebeard. Probably Marco's dad, but who knows. We get confirmation that Gil Bistar was the previous user of the Hollow fruit, Perona's ghostly fruit. Love that touch. Dragon stands on business with the other Marines, putting guns in their faces saying you will protect the rest of the people on this island. Legend. Rayleigh and Scopper leave the ship to come back to the island, and Emu reverts back to a more humanoid version of taking over Saturn, much like they've done with Gunko so far. And the narrator starts yapping, in my opinion, signaling the end of this flashback, at least the God Valley part. Oh my god, they just hit the second. I mean, we see the other half of the mountain falling down. We see the government trying to cover all of this up. And probably the biggest revelation of this chapter is seeing why Garp stayed. He said that he stayed in the Navy to protect the file and the rank, basically the fodder Marines that were below him from the devil at the top of the world. Love it or hate it, that's his reasoning. Did he succeed? No, not really. But then we have Garp schooling Roger on some hockey, and then basically deciding that if they can put all of their Conqueror's hockey together into attack against Rox, they can probably defeat him. But they might just die doing it. Every single panel I see of Rox breaks my heart, but they acknowledge that they can see that he is suffering. And even Roger's tearing up over here. And then we get two legendary named attacks. Fire God Ace from Roger, obviously crazy for all those reasons. And in my opinion, the cooler attack, Infinitum Explosion, looking a lot like Luffy's Gum Gum Gatling over here. As we see Rox fade into the abyss, the narrator comes in and says, as much as the government tried to cover up this event, the reverberations of what Rox and his crew did on this day continued on throughout history. An absolutely legendary chapter. As always, guys, let me know what you thought in the comments.